Hey guys, Rockingtheblade here once again. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the RTV podcast. What's up, guys? In case you're wondering why there's been no content for a week, mainly because me and Koopa got sick. Koopa caught something at work. He accidentally passed it on to me, and that's why there's been no new content for the past week or so. I apologize in advance. Hopefully, there'll be new content coming in very, very soon. So with that being said, let's jump right into today's episode of the RTV podcast, shall we? First one being an update to the Count Dankula situation. In case you're living under a rock, Count Dankula is a guy who he's on YouTube. He did a prank with his girlfriend's pug dog because his girlfriend's all like, "Oh, my pug dog is so beautiful. He's perfect. There's nothing you can do that made me not like him." So he's all like, "Yeah, idea. Let's make him like Nazi stuff." So he'll say like, "Guys, gas the Jews." He'll react to it. He'll say he taught the dog for every time he does Zikhail, he'll raise his paw up, to make him basically the trick to give me a hand. So he just puts his paws up every time he says Zikhail, and it's just to make his the pug dog look unattractive, and mainly to make people laugh. I'm part Jewish. It didn't bother me. In fact, I find it to be very hilarious. And even if it did, it shouldn't matter. Because at the end of the day, he's not hurting anybody. It was a funny joke just to offend his girlfriend. That's all that shit was. Apparently, in his country, they didn't find that funny at all. In fact, he got arrested for it. He was set to go to trial because of it. His life was on hold for 2 years. The judge that took this case looked so goddamn out of touch. I'm convinced. I know I'm repeating myself from the last podcast when I last talked about this, that he's known nothing more about the internet other than AOL. I'm still convinced about it because of the ruling, and the fact that we even had to go this far goes to show you how backwards it is over there in his homeland. It's terrible. As I thank God I'm in America every single day, because this is fucking ridiculous. It is. His life was on hold for 2 years over a joke, and he was found guilty. And it's because of you people out there, thanks to you guys out there, talking about it through Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, just spreading the word and, getting support out there for Count Dankula, that thankfully, just some good news and bad news. The bad news is, granted, even though he was found guilty, all he had to do was pay an $800 fine. So the good news being, since he paid that, he's not going to jail. So thankfully, thanks to the power of the internet and the people supporting this dude, he's not going to jail. Excuse me. But I fear to imagine, had this not blown up the way it did, had he not spoke up about it, and the news people picking it up, like Ricky Gervais and Jonathan Pye, famous comedians, not talking about this, and everyone else spreading the word and not talking about this guy would have probably faced jail time, maybe 6 months to a year, because the prosecution wanted to push for more, and the judge said no. He was found guilty. He could have maybe spent at least between 6 months to a year in jail. But thanks to a lot of public pressure, and there were planned to be a protest and whatnot, decide, what, this is not worth it. Just find a man and then let him go. If he can pay it, he's free to go. So in his country, he had to pay like $800. I don't know what it translates to here, but in his country it's $800. He paid and he was set free. And of course, his reporter was getting on his face like he's an evil person. I don't have the video here, but Philip DeFranco, he talks about it, and he shows the video on the part I'm talking about with him and the reporter, and it shows that context matters. So yeah, that's a good thing. He's free. He's not going to jail. Thank the Lord. But still, the fact that I had to go this far over a joke is disgusting, and laws in this country needs to change, because believe it or not, this opened up a door to Pandora's box. Because now you can't, if you take it out of context, which the judge did, anyone could, and there are going to be lawsuits up the ass for the most dumbest things. I'm telling you, this is a very bad president, and trust me, this Count Dankula situation that happened with Count Dankula is going to happen to other people. And if you think this will be the last time something like this is going to happen, you're crazy thinking that. But at least, thank God, he's free. He doesn't have to go to jail. But still, the fact that it's gotten this far goes to show you that laws need to change. Because I'm telling you, once again, this will happen again. I guarantee it. But good on you, Count Dankula. I'm glad you're free, dude. Good on you. All right, man. So the next story I want to talk about is kind of a sad one. Is the fact that Verne Troyer died at the age of 49. If you want to know, hey, who the heck is Verne Troyer? He played Mini-Me on the Austin Powers movies. I heard he was a good guy, great gentleman to be around. He always wanted to make people laugh. And even his movies, and even though people didn't like maybe Austin Powers, may or may not, I like the Austin Powers movies. I thought he was fantastic. In both sequels, he made the movie, besides, the main actor himself, Austin Powers. It's sad that he died, and I looked up to see what happened, and so, it hasn't updated yet. I guess they're still doing the autopsy on him to figure out how he died, but it's unfortunate, man. He was an incredible actor, despite his size, he didn't let that stop him. He still did what he wanted to do in terms of with his career, and he did a lot of, music videos, and he was on Raw as a guest host one time. He also watched wrestling, and of course the movies he's done and he appeared in and whatnot, and good for him, man. He despite his size, he did a lot in Hollywood that most people wished or even dreamed they could have done. So he definitely lived the life, and I heard he was a nice guy, always trying to make everyone laugh, and it's sad to see someone that incredibly talented and nice taken from the world, man. It's just crazy. I hope he can rest in peace, and I know he will never be forgotten. He was not only a great funny actor, but he was a great person, from what I'm hearing, and I hope he can rest in peace. Verne Troyer, rest in peace, my friend. Thank you for being in the Austin Powers movie sequels. You made them so much better. Even though they weren't perfect, but you just being there made those movies so much more greater. And may you rest in peace, my friend. You deserve it. All right, guys. And the final thing I want to talk about today is the Marvel movie trailers, which is the Deadpool trailer, the new Venom trailer, and the Infinity War trailers. Let's do Venom first. Let's all be honest. The teaser trailer for Venom blows. It was terrible. It was terrible. The teaser trailer was jeez, man. Like, what happened to the great teaser trailers? What happened to the great teaser trailers? Trailers like Man of Steel, the first Transformers. Those are great teaser trailers. It didn't show a lot, but it showed enough to get you excited. It showed the logo transforming, or Superman blasting off into the atmosphere. At least show a little bit of, like the new trailer, which showed Venom. They actually showed a little bit to see what we were expecting. Not a lot, just a quick, maybe 1 or 2 second look, and then switch over to the main Venom logo. That would have been great, but it just got made fun of. In fact, if you see the Jeremy Jimes videos, Jeremy Jimes, who's a YouTube critic on YouTube channel, shout out to his channel, by the way. He did a video like how people are making fun of it. Look it up yourself. It's hilarious. And that's what it became. It became nothing more than a meme. But thankfully, the new official trailer was so much better. In fact, at one point, it was trending at number one. It got bumped down to number 2. But that sucker is trending even right now as we speak. It's number 2. Like I said before, it was number 1 at one point, but I got bumped down to number 2. But still, that sucker is trending, and you'll see why. Granted, the only thing I found, really, they call this lady, at one point in the trailer, Brock meets this one lady that's going to help him, help him on this case of this mysterious organization, and she calls them, instead of symbiote, like how we call them, she calls them symbiote. I'm like, okay, that's not how you pronounce it, but I know what you mean, but I'm like, really, that's not how you pronounce it, but whatever. But other than that, I really enjoyed the trailer. I like how Venom looks. He looks creepy as hell, and it looks like it'd be like a fun movie, and I think Tom Hardy was a great pick, in my opinion, and I'm very interested. Before I was like, I don't know, I cannot wait for this movie. This movie looks awesome as hell, and I cannot wait. October can't come fast enough. It'll be a very, very interesting movie. I cannot wait for that. I've seen the final Deadpool trailer. My God, that sucker was funny as hell, man. It makes me even more and more excited, man. It looks great. Terry Crews is in the movie too. Good for that dude, man. Holy crap. He's finding them roles. It looks like a fun, awesome time. And I'm a DC fan. Yes, I know it's so dark. Are you part of the DC universe? I found that hilarious. That didn't bother me. People are like, oh my God, he's taking a cheap shot at DC. I'm like, that's Deadpool. He takes a cheap shot at anyone. He even called the actor who played Cable. Fun fact, also I think also plays Thanos in the new Infinity War movie that's coming up pretty soon. He called him Thanos in the trailer too. Like, take it easy, Thanos. So he makes fun of everybody. So it's not like it's something. Oh, it's a personal attack. No, Deadpool makes fun of everybody. Hell, he makes fun of himself. So I didn't take it personally. In fact, how he said it was hilarious. It'll be a fun time to show all the new recruits. I like how the new recruits, how he was recruiting each person and stuff. Though my favorite part in that trailer was like this random dude's like, so what can you do? Oh, I don't really can do anything. I just I just heard about this ad. I want to like join up and see what you guys are all about. And Deadpool's like, you ready? You just see this random dude just parachuting with the crew. I'm like, Deadpool's like, you're in. Like, he has no special power. He's just some normal Joe Blow like me. He's like, and he's being part of the crew. He's like, all right, you're in, dude, whatever. And I'm like, what the fuck? And only Deadpool would do something like that. It looks like, to me, it's a funny trailer. The final trailer looks hilarious. It's funny, and I cannot wait for the movie. May 18th cannot come sooner enough. Damn, man. I cannot wait to Deadpool knock it out the park, man. It looks to be just simply fantastic. I can't wait. And the last Infinity War trailer. Holy cow. Let's go to the next one. Infinity War trailer. Man, oh man. I cannot wait for that movie. That looks phenomenal. Just phenomenal. It looks great. I mean, you see, like, all the heroes coming together to fight against Thanos, and it's just a great team up. And plus, based on the early reviews I'm hearing nothing but great things about it. Whoo, boy! I mean, it's gonna be like a giant epic, though. A big giant epic clash of all your favorite heroes coming / working together to stop a greater threat. That's with Thanos. It looks to be fantastic. I cannot wait for this movie. Like one little scene I'll reveal from the trailer, Star-Lord was like hopping on like these things that Doctor Strange was making while shooting at Thanos. Whatever he was shooting, he didn't really show what he was shooting at, but it looked really cool. At one point, he made like a little portal for Star-Lord to escape in, and see Spider-Man swinging, kicking Thanos in the face. It's just like, I love it. Iron Man in his new kind of like Hulk, like his new upgraded Hulk Buster suit. Hulk's there, of course. It is the fact that the shot of them running together, just kicking butt and taking names. Even Thanos showing why he's the big bad this movie, and it's probably the best Marvel movie to date, which he should be. I mean, considering how they're building him up for so long, it'd be disappointing if he failed. I'm hearing that. It'd be sad if he failed, which thankfully he's not, or he's nothing but amazing. So overall, all these movies with trailers, Venom, Deadpool, especially Infinity War, I'm super excited. I'll definitely do a review of them as soon as I possibly can. Yeah, I'm excited, guys. So it's a great time to be a comic fan and a geek and a nerd like me. It's a great time to be alive, man. I'm just really happy. I cannot wait to see these movies, man. Alright, guys, that's it. Short podcast today, but I just want to give you just some of your thoughts in the comments section below. What do you think about Count Dankula, being free in this situation? What do you think about that? What do you think about Verne Troyer dying? What was your favorite Verne Troyer movie? Venom, Deadpool, Infinity War. Which of these movies are you looking forward to the most? What do you think is going to be like the best movie out of all of them? Which do you think is going to be the worst one? Do you think they're all going to great? Do you think they're all going to be great? Do you think they're all going to suck? I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. I always read them. Please give me your thoughts in the comment section below. Again, I always read them. I want to hear your guys' thoughts on these topics I discussed today. Alright, guys, I hope you enjoyed the videos. Please make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. As always, Rockingtheblade signing out. Hope to see you guys again real soon. Peace out, and have a great day.